This is Amy Lemons from Step into Second Grade. I am here to show you how I use PowerPoint to make my recording sheets. I use these a lot with Scoots and math stations and word hunts and a lot of different for a lot of different purposes. So I am in PowerPoint. I work on a Mac. But I also work on a PC at school, and I do the same thing there. So I have a vertical slide going on, and you can do that by clicking on File, Page Setup, and making these both vertical on the orientation. Now I use a table for my whole entire page, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So I need it to have 2 columns, and then I'll need 5 boxes on each side, plus my place for my students to write their name, the title, and the directions. So I'm doing a 2x8 for now, and then I can always delete and play around with it in just a little bit. So I'm going to drag this table to make it fit my whole entire page. All right, looks pretty good. Center it up. Okay, now I'm going to make there to be no fill, and I'm going to make the whole thing have lines on it for now so I can see it. All right, there we go. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the name portion. So I'm going to highlight the top 2 cells, right-click, and do Merge Cells to make those go together, because that'll be where they write their names. Make it a little bit smaller. Okay, I'm going to click on my whole slide and change my font to CC Sadsville. That's a Cara Carroll font. Make it black, and I'm going to do bold twice because it'll always highlight my first, or make my first row bold, and I don't want that. Okay, so now I have my name title, my place for my name. Now I'm going to do the title. I'm going to highlight these 2 boxes, and I'm going to do the same thing. Right-click, merge cells. Okay, and this is going to be my title, so I'm going to center it. I'll make it a little bit larger. I'm going to make it a little bit larger still, and I'm going to change my font to make it more of a title font. Okay, I'm going to make sure, I want all of my things in my table to be in the center of the table, so I'm going to do that by going to Table Layout and do Align Text in the middle, and that'll make sure everything's not going to the top or to the bottom. Okay, so I have my name place, and I have my title. Now I need where I'm going to write my directions for my kids. So I'm going to do the same thing. Highlight my 3rd row, right-click, merge cell, and I definitely won't need that very large. Okay, I'm going to center it up. Write the answers to the questions below. I'm just making one up. I'm not actually using this. Okay. So now I have my name place, I have my title, and I have my directions. Now this is where my kids are going to write. So I have 10 boxes in all, and I want to make that take up the whole page. All right, let's scooch these a little bit. I just kind of maneuver them around until it's exactly how I want it. Okay, so I normally label these with 1, 2, 3, 4, or A, B, C, D, something like that. All right, so I'm going to change I'm doing a Kimberly Geisman font. Okay, I'm just going through and putting letters in each of my boxes. Okay, so now it's as easy as that. So now I don't want the whole table to have an outline. So I only want the boxes to have the outline. So I'm going to highlight these 3 top rows, and I'm going to make it to where I don't have any line, so no border on there. Okay, it erased that border, so I'm going to highlight this one and make sure that it has all of its borders. And there we go. So the reason why I use a table when I'm doing recording sheets like this is because it lines everything up perfectly. I don't have to go through and insert a text box for them to write their name, and another text box for the title, or for the directions. It's all there for me. And then I can go around and play with it and add some things in that I want. If I wanted to add clip art, I could do that, okay? I could also make these letters a little bit larger. I like them to be bold. Okay, so now if I wanted to add like clip art up here, let's add in a little arrow. I'm really into arrows right now. So I'm going to add in a cute little arrow just for decoration up at the top because I have some thin space, and I drag and drop. I do not do insert clip art. I keep a finder window open to the side so that I can just drag and drop, and it really helps things. It speeds things up a lot. So I'm just dragging and dropping and then turning my clip art around until it fits in there exactly how I want it. And it's as easy as that. So you just insert a table to be as big or as small as you want it, and you have a recording sheet. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Y'all have a great evening.